Hey everyone, I'm Jon Michael Hoefling. The NFL has been in talks for a couple weeks now about the new CBA, which would change the landscape of the league as we know it. And yesterday, changing the landscape is exactly what happened. The NFL Players Association voted to approve the new proposed collective bargaining agreement that will be administered for the next 11 years of football. The voting was very close. 1,019 votes yes, 959 votes no. The details of the CBA are that each conference, NFC and AFC, will have 7 teams that make the playoffs instead of the original 6. That will go into play starting next season, and yes, the 2017 Lions would have made the postseason if that was the case. While the other major change, expanding the regular season to 17 games instead of 16, well, that goes into effect the 2021 season, so not next year, but the year after. Preseason games will also be cut to just 3. Game day rosters have now expanded from 46 to 48 with at least 8 offensive linemen, and the league will no longer suspend players if they test positive for marijuana usage. After year 2030, the NFL will renegotiate the CBA and decide on what will remain and what will be changed once again. Just because the WCHA's season is over doesn't mean that the conference isn't recognizing some of the fantastic performances they saw this year, even if most of those fantastic performances won't see how the end of their season unfolds. Earlier today, the WCHA announced their all-conference teams, and some familiar faces made the cut. Starting off with the Wildcats, 4 of them were given postseason honors. While nobody made the first team, 2 were given second-team recognition. Sophomore standout Griffin Loughran gets the nod after leading the WCHA in scoring during the regular season. His 20 goals, far cry from his rookie campaign where he only tallied 6. He also added 12 assists for a total of 32 points on the year. El Capitan Phil Ballou joins the Griff on the second team as he finished the season 3rd in scoring among WCHA defensemen with 20 points on 6 goals and 14 helpers. This was Phil's 3rd career All-WCHA honor, and we look forward to seeing how he does in the NHL next year. On the 3rd team, here we see our one and only Husky goaltender Matt Jarusik makes the cut as he finished 3rd in save percentage and was 12-8-2 with 1 shutout in WCHA play this year. NMU's Darian Craig had also earned 3rd team honors. He finished his NMU career as the number 8 WCHA post realignment scorer with 110 career points. The only player to make the all-rookie team was Northern Michigan goaltender John Hawthorne, which surprises me a little bit. Not because Hawthorne made the team, he was fantastic whenever he stepped in to replace Nolan Kent, but the absence of NMU's Andre Gontus is kind of alarming. He was a stud, phenomenal, a great puck hound. When push came to shove, he was fantastic at getting the puck in the twine, but it's all right. I'm sure Gontus will have several season accolades later in his NMU career, and this snubbing will be a long-lost memory. Congratulations to all who made these teams. It's unfortunate that the season couldn't come to an end, but best of luck in all your future hockey endeavors. Now in NBA news, the situation with COVID-19 is getting worse by the day. More sporting events in terms of professional basketball are getting canceled. I mean, the NBA was already postponed, and now the G League fully gone, canceled for the rest of the season. And NBA owners and executives are preparing for the NBA to return possibly mid or late June, when it was originally supposed to come back Memorial Day, May 25th. Now, it's a very long time, mid to late June is. And it seems like this situation with the virus is starting to hit a little closer to home, and it's a little close for comfort. Detroit Pistons forward Christian Wood tested positive for COVID-19, ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski reports, better known as Woj. Wood is currently the 3rd player in the NBA to test positive for the virus after playing against the Utah Jazz, who of course had stars Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell be the first 2 players to test positive for the coronavirus. Wood had a career high of 32 points and 7 rebounds in the Pistons' last game before the suspension against Philadelphia. Wood has also been averaging 13.1 points and 6.3 rebounds this season.